Normally big pharma won't do, okay, because there's no known target, but you sure have a terrific phenotype that you're trying to deal with, okay. We have foundation partnerships. We have a large, a growing relationship with the Gates Foundation, where they've really made Calibr a hub for neglected diseases. So in there we have a pretty substantial program centered on, again, early stage discovery, moving to hit the lead and lead op. We're hopeful to we've actually shown that Arenifin actually is probably one of the best TB drugs you can find, okay? It kills both replicating and non-replicating TB and drug-resistant TB. So we're optimistic we'll put this into the clinic this year in collaboration with the Gates Foundation. We've found novel anti-TB drugs, okay, by cell-based screens that work by inhibiting two pathways. And as I said, we found this gold complex that looks really quite exciting. We have other partnerships with other foundations, JDRF, Cure SMA, Wellcome Trust. We're making a novel bispecific to target prostate cancer, where we link an anti-CD3 antibody not to another antibody, but to a small molecule DUPA that binds to PSMA with incredibly high affinity and specificity. And it looks really nice in all the preclinical studies, completely regresses prostate cancer. And right now we're moving this into cyno safety studies. That's the next major step in this program. In this case, Wellcome Trust is funding this to the tune of $6 or $7 million to move it all the way to phase 1 ready. So we'll be looking for partners on that. Again, these are the molecules that we hope to produce over 2015. So we're cautiously optimistic that our productivity will continue. These are where we hope to show efficacy with good molecules. And the next phase is really, how do you make this evergreen? So the idea is, one way to do it is, if there are any billionaires in the audience, we're happy to rename Calibr, okay? But in the absence of that, the obvious thing is any partnering revenues or royalty revenues you receive go back into an endowment, but they also were a little more gutsy than that. We also reinvest those in our own clinical programs. So rather than raise equity funding to do that, we're actually going to use licensing revenues to move molecules into the clinic, which does two things. It increases pharma's interest in those molecules once they're, phase 1, phase 2, and it increases our ability to self-endow our own programs and provides us the money to continue to do interesting things without being restricted on highly focused partnered programs. So that's where we're going. As I said, we can do this, if somebody happens to donate money, we can do it. We're using our own endowment to do it, but we're also exploring as an interesting strategy that rather is a nonprofit going out and raising money just for an endowment and asking somebody for $100 or $200 million or $10 million or whatever to put in an endowment. What we're going to do is pick specific programs that we'd like to put in the clinic and ask folks whether they'll fund philanthropically those programs to move those into the clinic. So if you need $10 or $15 million to do a POC program, clinical POC with dry eye, you go out and you ask for philanthropy to do that, and then when you actually, assuming it's successful, you can actually give the money back. Okay, so the money acts as a catalyst. And so this is a model we're actively exploring right now, not only with philanthropy, but also we could explore this model also with venture groups and other groups as well. And as I said, we have a number of programs, that we're ready to do this with now.